Hello there everybody. I am now going to cover an often covered topic, and that is body positivity. At the beginning of every year, hundreds of us decide that we're going to change our eating habits and change things like going to the gym. I myself joined a gym only for my induction and then to have cancelled it now. And this is because of the way that we are perceived by other people and how society expects us to look. If you look in magazines and on the television, in films, etc., you will see a certain idealized version of what a woman is supposed to look like. We're all supposed to have, like, I don't know, this hourglass figure, really nice looking hair, like be all made up with eyeliner and eyeshadow and lipstick and foundation and all that stuff. And if we don't conform to what society expects us to look like, we generally tend to feel depressed, anxious. We take our mood out on other people. It can affect us physically. Me personally, when I felt like that and felt like maybe I should cut out the takeaways, maybe I shouldn't eat as much chocolate and fatty stuff, maybe I should wear makeup so that I look more attractive to the opposite sex or to anybody in general. And the way that it's being perceived by other people, you do not have to make yourself look good for anyone else. Plenty of YouTubers and other people throughout time have told you you don't have to look good because somebody else expects you to look that way. The way things are in Hollywood and stuff like that, and the things that have been coming out in Hollywood about attractive actresses and actors that have been expected to act in a certain way and look a certain way, and also in television, etc., and the way that they've been treated, and there are unrealistic representations in magazines as to what a woman looks like. People now are very aware of things like airbrushing and cosmetic surgery and stuff like that. In reality, people don't look like Barbie dolls, to be honest. You don't have the perfect shape, nor should you put your health at risk physically, emotionally, mentally to look like a Barbie doll. You should be happy with what you look like. And I know I sound hypocritical because I've posted videos where I said I've joined the gym, I'm going to stop eating takeaways, I'm going to stop eating junk food, I'm going to go for more walks, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then I didn't do any of those things. And who was I trying to make happy? Myself or everyone else? Stop trying to make other people happy, because you're making yourself unhappy by trying to make other people happy and be who they want you to be. What you should be focusing on is yourself. Do the changes because you want to feel good about yourself, not because you want other people to like you. If people don't like you as you are now, then they're never going to like you or genuinely like you. They can pretend to like you because you've changed yourself to be what they expect you to be, but they don't actually really like you, and they never really did. I have learned over time that I have only been useful to people because of what I can do for them. I did a lot of the running around after them, and I've got to the point that even though I'd rather not be stuck at home all the time, that's preferential to me having to go to them and do things for them and make them feel good while I make myself feel miserable. Because that leads to an increase in your intake of bad foods, and then you end up having breakouts and you feel incredibly low and depressed, and you get ill like I am now. I currently have a sore throat, I don't know if you can tell, and a cold still. Um, and this is because I was running around not only trying to sort things out in my life, which are very stressful, but trying to do things to please other people. Stop trying to please other people because you're not doing yourself any good. And as for the body positivity, I currently weigh about 15, 16 stone, and I don't like a lot of things about myself. I unfortunately can't breathe through my nose because it was broken when I was a child, so the shape of my nose I don't like. I don't like the fact that I've got a skin condition which may or may not be rosacea. That I don't think makeup would actually improve that. It would hide it, but it wouldn't improve that at all. I would still have the skin condition and the breakouts underneath the makeup, and makeup, depending upon what kind of makeup it is and how well you take care of your skin anyway, will only make it worse. Yes, there are benefits to eating more fruit and veg, but there is acidity in certain fruit and veg. Eating too much of that just as much as eating too much chocolate, too many packets of crisps, eating too many takeaways. You might enjoy your pizza or your Chinese and stuff like that. Anything in moderation is good for you, because it all contains things that to help your body. But Tim, like Melanie Murphy says, you don't necessarily have to weigh yourself. She doesn't weigh herself. She just knows what is good for her to take in throughout the month, etc. Certain things can increase or decrease your libido, so you have a higher or lower sex drive, or a higher or lower interest in sex. Personally, for many reasons, I have no interest in sex. I've talked about this in another video. But all these things, like, you don't need to go and take multivitamins. I mean, if you want to take multivitamins, but you shouldn't do things because other people told you to do them. You shouldn't join a gym because Jenny and Jackie down the road might be joining a gym, or go for lots of walks because Jenny and Jackie down the road are going for lots of walks. You do you. You do what feels good for you. Don't change things about yourself because other people want you to change that. If you don't feel good about yourself, and if you feel that increasing the amount of regular meals and how much veg you have on that meal and how much fruit you have and things like that, if you're doing it because you want to feel good about yourself for yourself, not because of how other people perceive you and how you perceive that you're supposed to look, then you will feel happier and healthier, and it will show in your attitude towards other people, in like your emotional state and stuff like that. The more good you do for yourself rather for other people, the better you feel in yourself. If you're doing it for everyone else, you're not doing it for the right reasons. I know I keep saying this, but I need to state this over. Your body positivity is down to yourself, and that. And I know there's people that can say this more eloquently than I do when I'm full of cold and with a sore throat. That I've just been repeating myself. I'm worried about a personal situation that's happening with a friend right now, which is I might not be the most coherent, but I wanted to try and do this regardless of not feeling very well, to let people know that body positivity is your own personal choice. How you look is your own personal choice. I might not look great right now, but there are times that I'm sure I've looked really attractive because I've had compliments on it. Whether or not I accept those compliments is obviously personal choice, but I must have looked good at some point because I have had partners, etc. Personality is always more important than looks. You shouldn't just go out with somebody because of how they look or how they make you feel. You should go out with somebody because They make you laugh, they make you smile, they make you feel great in yourself, and you can be comfortable around that person and just to be yourself, which is all you should ever be. I'm going to go now before I repeat myself any further, and I will maybe try to cover this topic better in the future. But bye for now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Comment in the comment section your personal experiences around body positivity. Share on social media such as Twitter and Facebook. Bye for now.